What up, what up? This is the Raw Way Show podcast. And this week it's something epic. You know, we have with us this week a man with many layers, as I would like to say. You know what I'm saying? A black entrepreneur, black business owner, entertainment, fucking, you know, the list can go on and on. Chef,
father,
grandfather, scholar, grandfather, veteran, soldier, chief, you know what I'm saying? I could keep going. But we have my man Carey, K. Macadon, Ingram in the building with us at the Raw Way Show podcast.
Yo,
give it up. We gotta give it up.
Show.
You know what I'm saying? What's up, kid?
What's up?
Hey, I'm glad to see you.
Yeah,
you know, good spirits.
Yeah.
You know, for me to walk in here and see your face make me feel good today.
Yeah, feel good, most definitely being here.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm
with the illest crew right now.
Right.
I'm with the illest crew.
But I also got to introduce these guys to my right and my left. My co-host, my co-defendants, my man. Today looked like he been shopping.
Hey, what's your weight there, everybody?
My master Cicerone, Shot Giddy. What's up, bro?
G-I-D-D-Y. And y'all showing out in front of the company, man. Don't make me turn up on y'all for real. I thought y'all had enough lives.
No, I wanted to see
you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all better leave me alone.
2
2
weeks ago. Man, motherfuckers, you look fresh, nigga. I feel like a summer breeze.
We sorry.
I feel like a summer breeze. I looked at you and I know I'm so careful.
I was feeling a certain kind of way.
Gold glasses, gold tooth,
all
gold
that.
microphone, gold watch, gold wedding ring.
He ready.
Carey, don't please don't.
Gold lines in the shirt. Oh my goodness. Talk about your matching.
Shit.
All right, we
Y'all be on vacation.
Yeah, right. All day. Just all you been on vacation all day today. And then, you know, to my left, far left over there, my weedologist, one of the dopest MCs in the game, one of the freshest barbers ever to touch clips. Because his numbers just went up this last week. I won a piece of that. Hi, Paul Clark.
Born and raised. Hey, my daughter told me, Dad, don't tell nobody, just between us right here. Fuck that, I'm telling the world. Okay, they grown and they all moved out. Y'all already know that story right there. They gone for 8 months, turned their room into some fly ass, fresh ass shit. Then they all moved in and back and shit and fucked up every goddamn thing that I did. So now it's like, Dad, I want to say her address so bad because it's such a beautiful place. This is it's a $12.80 a month right there. This is her by her little funky self, you know. And I move in on this date and I got this put up for this and I got put this put up. That's my responsible one. That ain't my favorite one. That's just my most.
You got a favorite kid?
No, everybody.
Okay.
I have a favorite kid for what? If it's hey, clean this house up. Tell him you're my favorite. Okay,
right.
Clean the house up. Save your money. That's Makai right there. Beat her ass. That's Sai right there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got my favorite.
They got favorite positions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I dig that. But today is so epic, you know what I mean? We've been reaching over and
I was reaching over. You're ignoring me. You're ignoring my reach.
Who?
You, behind you.
He trying to pass. Puff pass.
You talking about some reach. I thought reach was a toothbrush.
Look like it's broken every time with you.
I try to stuff that long motherfucker in my cigarette pack so it won't bend and it bent.
It tastes good.
I'm to ask what's up.
But moving on. What y'all do this week? You know, yesterday we had and I didn't get to make it.
Well,
I
think we
drank Imperial Grape.
Yeah, I think that we kind of on our regular shit, but we got a special guest here tonight.
We do, but I just want to get comfortable. Get comfortable and jump into it.
You can dive right into jump into the water with no
get puff pass.
But yesterday was epic though. You know what I'm saying? It was epic. We enjoyed that. I made my and I was telling you about the blue clitoris. that I made right here. You changed the name.
You said the blue clearance.
Yeah, it's just 1800 with my boy right here. This is that Nipsey Tipsy Blue, but mixed together. Yep, blue clearance.
Oh, okay.
Captain
You gotta
Kirk.
make me one of those.
Captain Kirk showed me how to make this right here.
Captain who?
James people.
Captain Carey?
Yeah, Kirk.
Okay.
Fucking unbelievable.
Beat me up.
Yeah, baby. He was fucking blue bitches. That's what I'm saying. He fucking everybody.
Cause that could have two meanings: beat blue bitches or beat me up the sky. Which one is it? Like,
Eddie Murphy said it had crack in it. How Eddie Murphy say it?
no.
Yeah.
Keep trying to pull Eddie Murphy out.
I gotta pull it off.
He'll come out too. How'd it go for you at the drinking period?
Well, you know, I had
Black
a good time,
tie.
you know what I'm saying? Got dressed up, me and the wife, you know, we had a good time.
He let our table be cracked.
I see you looking good.
Thank you, sir.
I see
Hey,
y'all.
I just want a little love, you know what
I
I'm
see
saying?
you looking good. I see your wife looking good. You know what? I also seen some of that raw artwork on the
He let our table be cracked.
yeah, I seen that artwork. You know, I see different pictures pop up. I be on Facebook. You know, like, oh yeah, I shot that. I said that artwork. It lives forever.
I'm gonna go home and tear her whole fucking arm
Don't
off.
do that.
Drop her off into the door.
Tear it off. I'ma frame it. Like, you know, shit, that'll be at the fucking the live gallery, nigga. So shit, it's all good. But I'm glad we all look good. We feeling good. It's dope up in here. Just so we can jump into this. It's
Another beautiful day.
yeah, get it cracking. I do want to do this before we go front. To give a moment of silence
Yeah.
for the homeboy that we love to my heart, and I know Carey and everybody had known. A beloved homeboy. Henry Butcher, June Love,
Man.
June Love.
That's hard
Black.
to believe.
Black, June Love. I used to be June Lover. Like, wrong way. And we just talked too, like, you know what I'm saying? We were supposed to got up to have a few drinks just to chop it up and catch up. So
Yeah, that was an unfortunate situation.
I just want to show love and tell Joe we love you. And
Let's toast to that
watch
shit.
over us. You know what I'm saying?
You pour it up over there?
I'm not, but I'll pour after just because I still want to. So we won't fuck none of that.
Want me to make you a
Yeah, I'll take
blue
one.
clearance?
Yeah.
So,
Because I like
June,
them bitches too.
you know what I'm saying?
And
God bless
Mac
you.
and Dom on the Broadway show.
On the Broadway show with the illest.
Broadway
Podcast, the Broadway show
podcast.
The Broadway show, you gotta say, you know, put the whole thing in.
Got the ill. I'm I was going through the archives and I found it. So then you trying to get your collection right there. You know what I'm saying? That's it, baby.
I'm gonna burn it and give this back to you. I'm gonna burn it. This is volume 1. It was his volume 1.
Is that the first one?
It say 1 or it's either 1 or 7. But
7.
Whose handwriting is
we'll
this?
see. Look like Playboy.
No, that's his.
That ain't my.
I hear the ass graffiti in there.
Nah, I didn't get it straight up like that because, you know, so people can know which is which, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, Paul Clark. But that's dope, because I hit Carey one day, like, yeah, man, you know, I be doing that to everybody that I know would have an original shit, like the right people. Like, everybody might just bought them, and threw them away. Don don't got them. Don got some, but it's particular ones I've been looking for. Like, some people got 1, and then 3, and then 7 or 4, but you know.
I heard from many different children that I cut their hair that they've been in the van with Don when they went to basketball games and he plays them our old shit and all. Everybody goes, I didn't know that you, how do you know that right there? You know, and he was like, cuz, he was there. So he has everybody's shit.
We'll figure it
ADAT. He got shit that was on ADAT.
He definitely got that. He definitely got that, but he ain't making no copies.
He definitely got the A-Dats.
Definitely got the shit, Bert, shit. Well, yeah, let's go. Let's chop it up.
All right, so let's get into it. If you don't mind, Carey.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your family does.
Most
You know,
definitely.
you known and loved. But let's start the interview. Just, you know, give some background on yourself. You know what I'm saying? For people who may not know, people who might just be, you know what I'm saying, tuned in and get some game. Yeah. So, where you grow up at? What neighborhood?
Well, I'm from the east side, southeast side.
Yeah, it used to be the east
Yeah,
side.
we get down southeast side. Everybody going with the south. The southeast side, grew up on Miller and Livingston.
Yeah.
And, all up and down Livingston, for real. 17th all the way down. So
Okay.
it's just like, grew up right there with everybody,
Okay.
All of us grew up together, family went to school, kicked it. It is what it is,
Word.
That's what's up. What about your household? You have siblings, two-parent household. How you come
Man,
up?
I got siblings and I got step siblings. My mama been married 5 times, so I got a big family.
Not to be funny.
Everywhere we go, go ahead.
I said not to be funny. I didn't know that. Real talk.
Everybody know Billy. Then you got Lil J, Jeremy, Worm,
Big word.
and
AI.
AI. So them the ones that grew up in the household with us.
Okay.
It's just like I said, I got a whole bunch of different siblings outside of that.
It was a 2-bedroom. And all
It was a 3-bedroom, but the other bedroom was so small, it was like a closet. You know what I'm saying? And I was the oldest, so I got to get that room by myself. You're the oldest, you get to get the room by yourself. Everybody else got to get the
We used to crack on each other in South High School. There's so much information I did not know back then, but I wish I had, so I could defend myself.
It was that fun. Growing up on Miller was kind of different. It's kind of, back then that's when the hood became the hood.
That's why I think about, it's funny like and knowing like how you know my brother now.
Yeah.
But I knew you separate first before I even knew you knew Guy or Don. I mean, Guy's ass, and because I used to be on Miller with Jay and them, so I knew you. Like I don't know how long it was before that, but that's
Damn, Lou, when did I come around y'all? When we all was we in elementary, we had to be young.
I don't know, cause I know I'm a little. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
But
I don't
not
know.
to change the subject, but y'all really didn't realize that by my dad's side, y'all was family. Did you figure that out with Tony and them?
No.
By the ones that's in Las Vegas.
oh whoa
No.
Yeah. That's my blood cousins.
what
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony, Kev, Joyce.
I didn't
did
put that together.
Yeah,
that's
so
crazy. So we
Y'all
family, but family. That's all. It's so much.
You said 2 names, right?
Bosnians.
And I remember a long time ago in high school, you smashed both my sisters. But you know what I'm saying? I heard 2 names. You're family also. You are actually family. These are just nasty. Okay, back to the program.
That's all, bro.
7 years.
You gonna say you trying
Oh, it's funny when he was doing this shit to me. He was aiming the guns at you. Like you tripping.
Oh shit. You went off track.
I need to try some of that blue clearance.
So you like, oh yeah.
Get the drink down, shit.
Okay, so you kind of mentioned the hood became the hood around about that time.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
how would you describe your economic
Journey.
yeah, or at that point early on?
Well, when we was young, growing up on Miller, back in our days, we didn't have a lot.
Yeah.
When parents wasn't focused on making sure the kids was in position like we do now. We want our kids to have more than what we had.
Yeah.
And so me and my brother, we used to have to share clothes, swap it out to make it look like, because summertime I got 3 pair of pants or 3 pair of shorts. He get 3, we had to switch them up.
Yeah.
The shirt game and all that.
Yeah.
School, you get 3 pair of jeans, and different colored tennis shoes so we could swap out. And, now we got 6 outfits.
You know what it is when people say, it's always think the grass is greener from the other side. Like, we all have so many of those stories right there, but we so ashamed, and we looking at you over there like, he's spoiled. His mom and dad probably got good jobs and all that. No, they struggling just like you. They just doing a little different and shit.
So, would you consider like working class, middle class, or
I really don't believe in middle class.
I feel you.
Either
Today,
you got it or you don't. We didn't have it.
Okay.
Where you got Carnation milk in the cabinet,
Yeah,
the powder joint that you got to make milk.
That cheese.
The cheese coming to the front door. We experienced it all, So, we come up from humble beginnings.
Yeah, that's what's up.
And it made me, I used to sit on the porch as a kid, just right, because we lived on Miller, and that was like the main street coming before you get to Livingston, so all different type of cars used to come down. And me and Billy used to sit on the porch. That's my car. But I used to go out there with a pen and pad, like, when I get older, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that.
We used to say check.
Check.
Remember that Playboy? We be in the car.
So is that where the entrepreneurship? I remember you ever working, like click clacking into nothing. Like you all like in the music store, like you always had your hand in something to say that you can advertise. You know what I'm saying? Like
I think it's, I did work. I had a little job, but it wasn't long. Whenever I had a job for a reason. Or because I was in a situation where I had to get a job. Catching a case and you got to work, but I don't necessarily believe in working for nobody.
I feel you.
So, but I don't say that you shouldn't, because everybody got a foundation. You do what you got to do until you get in that position. But most people go to work and don't have an exit strategy. I go to work. I always said I was going to go to work. If I'm going to work for you, I'm learning what you're doing. That way, one day I'll be able to do it for myself. So I ain't going to work nowhere. I ain't going to work nowhere where I might not get nothing out of it. Because I believe going to work is like an education for real.
Pay attention to that.
Yeah, you're going to learn.
Almost everything in life applies to if you so dope. That's how I look at it, because there was so many of us who worked at McDonald's job for 2 weeks just to get that check, and then we quit. We ain't saying shit. We trying to flip it. Money ain't fall out of nowhere. It said it start from somewhere.
Yeah, I was a GD Ritzy King.
I remember GD.
I used to work at every GD Ritzy as a kid.
That's when I remember being in middle school, and they used to give a kid the WOE, was it WOE or whatever the fact they get to go to work early and shit like that. I used to be jealous, like, I want to go to work too. But
Yeah, so I always ventured out on my own. I wanted more than what my mom was able to give us. I started out young, paper route, 16 GD Ritzy's, the bicycle club on Hamilton. So I had work there. Yeah.
wow.
He's busting, busser. So I got work experience up under me.
That's what's up. So just go back a little bit. What middle school you go to?
Beard.
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 I went to that time.
With the Beard, we used to have to walk. These kids now is lazy. I don't know, we was on Miller.
Right.
I mean, no matter what the weather is or what.
The city was
snow up to here.
It would be snow up to here, ice everywhere. They didn't give a fuck if that bus crashed.
And you still make it to school in 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes.
I don't know how we did that.
Walking from Lincoln Park to South High School.
Yeah.
Man, that was some shit right there.
From Kelton to Aiden, look, they lived on, they was on Miller, we was on Kelton. And when guy got a car, Playboy got a car, boy, I still ain't getting no ride to school.
But we walking down and we was ride past us in his car. 19 motherfuckers in that motherfucker. So you can't be like, what about me? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, get in that motherfucker.
Word.
What about high school, dog?
I spent the first 2 years in South. And then I left South and went to Warner Ridge because my mom moved out of there.
You know that?
I was gonna tell you got kicked out. Nah, I say
You definitely keep alumni in this bitch all the time.
Yeah, I'm a Bulldog all the way.
That's what's up.
And it kind of, messed me up when I had to leave and go out there, you know. I was born and raised. But hey, everything happened for a reason.
That's for sure.
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah. You know.
Thing make you feel like when I'm a new student somewhere, I'm the motherfucking man. That's how I always felt. Like being a new student is like
Hit
the
the
best.
balls.
Yeah.
Don't nobody know you.
Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
Yeah. You get to pick and choose.
I'm like man Franklin and shit. You have no idea who I am, y'all. Have no idea.
But y'all was supposed to well, you got kicked out of South.
Yeah, I got kicked out of sight because of you, Tyrone Wynn. Like me and Letha Wellington, we sat at a table of crackers, right? And then you had some garden dudes right there in art class, and they had their table and they had some crackers in there, right? You know what I'm saying? So when we crack with each other, we ain't really, I mean, we all fuck with each other, but as far as this our table, that's y'all's table, we would mix sometimes. And, okay, you cracking, Tyrone, I had to break something down all the way down to him, and you know your boy is laughing at you and shit like that right there. So he felt a certain type of way, so after the school after the class and shit, and he gonna stand in front of me and looking real tough, and he held his books out like this and was like, right? And then so he walked up on me right here, right? And he looked at me, and I looked at Letha Wellington. I said, that's what I was about to say. This nigga rehearsed this shit. Because I rehearsed my shit. Right? So he tried to put me in a headlock and shit, right? So I went forward real fast and I stopped real quick, which made him go keep forward into the lockers and stuff. When I was trying to throw him off the balcony, we was gonna both get him off that goddamn balcony and shit. But I went to Mr. Murder. I went to Mr. Roscoe. When I get kicked out of class and go to Mr. Roscoe's, he got his feet like this on his desk, and he's talking to somebody on that cord phone and stuff like that. And then he come in, he be like, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? He keep talking. You're like, I thought he was on some pimp shit, right? This time, he was like, I'll call you back. Come here. And he said, I'm sick and tired of seeing you. I want you to fuck out my school. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared of my mom.
Roscoe?
Mr. Roscoe. So
he had the Steve Harvey before Steve Harvey.
But out of that,
Remember his shit?
it was a perfect ass.
He had the Steve Harvey first.
Damn.
Oh, you just
Man, I think you got kicked out of there.
Oh, yeah. Yo, when you come, when you went to South,
I had
though.
some Tess Myers too, the hard one.
When you went to South, though, I don't care where you go, you bring a type of thing with you when you get there. When you went to South, baby.
I got new school clothes. I like that. Yeah, I go to Mary Franklin Monday, so that's what I'm doing. I got a whole new wig, clothes and all kind of shit right there. Did I pierce anything? No, I didn't do that right there. I did that when I was going South, I think.
Wow.
All right, back to our dude. You know what I'm saying? Paul, you are hilarious. You know what I'm saying? You got this,
Did you rehearse back?
No, he just brought up some memories.
They just pop in and I know what you're saying. I get it.
Okay, you said Walnut Ridge?
Yeah.
Where you went to? Okay, so how was life and what's going on in your life at that point? You know what I'm saying? You got homies in the South, family and whatnot.
Yeah.
You went out here. What's going on
Well,
with your life
when
around
we
that
went
time?
out that way, we moved in off Elaine. So Elaine, you know,
Yeah,
is like
Dallas.
another community, a hood ghetto.
Yeah.
That's where we moved from back
Back
there.
then, and then, you know, it was just, like I said, a totally different environment. Took some getting used to, you know, you're around new friends, but I didn't always stay out there. I always came back to the hood.
Yeah.
You know, I would always come back and kick it with people that already know the hood. You know, Mike D and, you know, Damon and, you know, so I was still around that same environment kind of, you know.
All right.
Yeah, until we got up out of there, Junebug, riding around that Chevy. Chevette with the speaker in the back. You know what I'm saying? House
He had the long long ass coat down here. The trench. Nah, not the trench. What's the shit? The triple goose. Triple fat goose coat down here. Jumping out
had fur hats that go around the street.
Oh God.
Yeah, that was about it, you know.
You ever try to force that on your kids?
What?
Like, remember we was doing the puppy, triple fat and all that, and next thing you know, these kids is like, where your coat at? This is my coat. That little motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We was still rocking the puppy and shit, you know.
These kids don't even want to wear coats.
They don't want to wear coats.
They wear jackets.
They don't want to wear coats. But I seen motherfuckers today. You know how warm it was today, right? motherfucker had full length sweatpants and a hoodie on, walking with the hoodie on, and it's at the hottest point of the day today. He like this.
These kids now, they keep a hoodie on.
Crazy. It gotta be musty up under that.
Yeah, it's a totally different ball game right now with the kids, man.
Totally different. Yeah. You ever try to give somebody some game on, you know what I'm saying, coming up, whether it be your kids or somebody else, you giving game to people, man, it seems like they don't really want the shit.
They don't.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
They know it all.
Yeah.
The kids
and I can't say it like that, though.
Nah, but we ain't really had nobody trying to give us game like that. You know,
Every now and then somebody come through and, you know.
Yeah, if you got an uncle or a brother or something, and then, you know, because we did come from the thing where motherfuckers was telling you, listen to motherfuckers, they tell me something. You speak too much, you won't hear what somebody's saying. So, I be listening and seeing and trying to get jewels, and they don't want them. You know what I mean? They be your own kids, your own nephews.
Oh, those are worse right there. Your own kids don't want to
Like, do you think I got this hoe for nothing?
They're trying to get where I'm at.
That's the same thing that we did when the old heads was really trying to tell us and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
listen.
even to pull your pants up and shit. To pull your pants up, that ain't even rap, that ain't even real music. That's just noise on beat. Real music is this. You know, they was telling us shit, but it's like, old ass. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. We get destructible in our teens.
I think we had the best generation ever.
I think that's what all folks say too. Like,
Because we got the good.
This generation right now can't say that shit.
We got the good bag, because we used to be able to play, the street lights come on, you still hang around right there, get
Be home before the lights come on.
It was fun, we played kickball and all that, and then all of a sudden when dope came out and we started selling it and shit, we started to turn our shit, we take responsibility for what the fuck we did and shit. And then now it ain't friendly no more and shit. It's like, you know what I'm saying, the knockout game that we played, Mike Tyson and shit, we got Mike Tyson and nigga, we got to do we outlawed the Uzis and all that. We got to live both sides and shit. Now we're shaking our head.
I think, like, with me, though, I used to listen to niggas. And just with you being right here, I remember a lot of shit you would tell us. Me, Jay, Frankie, Clayola, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas was older than us, so y'all used to be like, the fuck are y'all doing that for? Don't do that shit. And then I go to the crib and he Playboy like, what the fuck? Don't do that, do this. Even from on his end, like from rap or whatever, or y'all just from normal seeing us fucking around up and down Miller and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I would listen to dudes that had something. I would sit through it like, you know, something come to it, but you know, like I used to listen because my granddad used to say whatever. My dad used to drop little jewels. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say I try to model my life or something like after what somebody said, but I used to listen to some of that stuff. You know what I mean? Because
these kids today,
niggas was older than me.
They don't want to listen.
And you know what? I just thought of that right there. It's kind of hard for them to listen because they in a generation that you didn't get to grow up in. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell people, our parents couldn't prepare us for social media or nothing like because they didn't have it. You know what I'm saying? And just like everybody walking around with guns openly. We didn't have nobody to tell us how to. We learning this shit just like they are and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to really say that if you just stuck in one generation, you gotta keep moving. You can't be old and then not jump into what other people, you know what I'm saying? You gotta move with society. You gotta move with society. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna it hurt my feelings. I didn't know what campus was. I didn't know what the ops was and shit like that. Like, you motherfuckers on Facebook and codes and shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what the fuck y'all talking about. I just know codes, so I had that relevant. But these are my kids, man. You can't. The fuck you just say?
I remember that my daughter was up north, and my daughter was like, them the ops. I'm like, shit, what you mean?
I need to get buried over.
What's that? Like, damn, y'all got us messed up. Let's get up out of here.
Let's drink to that.
But imagine our kids when we run around talking about hoochie. When they found out what hoochie was, motherfuckers expected they like, we don't fuck that. I call them motherfuckers hoochies and shit. Now this shit is in the dictionary.
Right.
Who own it? Ain't nobody pack that shit. Shit.
Ice Cube.
He paid you.
I think he did.
Shit, he better have, goddamn.
Wow.
He said it 100 times.
It's about getting that money, man.
That's crazy.
Yo, I think we about time to get into the sponsors, right?
Yeah, we gotta pay a bill.
Let's give a shout out to Drake Imperial Grapes for sponsoring the show. The launch party was popping. We had a good time. You know what I'm saying? It's a good little turnout. But y'all keep supporting, looking for them brands. You know what I'm saying? Drake Imperial Grapes. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we're drinking.
Yeah, that's what that is right
We're
there.
drinking that Nipsey Blue.
Nah, he called it Nipsey
Nipsey Tipsy Hustle. That's what it is. That Nipsey Tipsy.
But the drink
And we got blue.
Yeah.
Nipsey Tipsy Blue.
is a what's this?
The blue glitters.
Blue
This
Clippers.
just made 18 minutes.
We got peach mango. We got different labels out here. We got we got pomegranate, mango. You know what I'm saying? He doing his thing, so his shit gonna be coming in stores real soon.
Yeah,
That's what
You know what I'm
eyes on Drake Imperial Grapes.
Yeah, he doing his thing to support that black on
We also
wine.
got something else black on.
What's that?
Give it up.
I got a taste of some greens. I want something different. I mean, some chicken from All Famous Kitchen where ain't no ingredients missing.
I got
I'm in the mood for brisket.
Brisket.
I want my cornbread this thick.
This thick.
Pick up the phone, come get this. They got the biggest sandwich. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Is that macaroni and cheese?
Yeah.
Is that macaroni and cheese?
Yeah.
Is that macaroni and cheese?
Yeah. Our Famous Kitchen.
Oh yeah.
Holler at us. We got you.
What the fuck? What's happening?
5562174.
Make him hungry. I want some tequila now.
With your tacos. The Taco Tuesday.